The 1960s were a time of heightened tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, with each superpower vying for supremacy in various arenas. One incident that sent shockwaves through the American public was when the Soviet Union successfully shot down a CIA U-2 spy plane flying at high altitude. This event not only revealed the Soviet Union's advanced surface-to-air missile capabilities, but also rendered the United States Air Force Strategic Air Command's plans to send high-altitude B-47 and V-bomber formations into the USSR much less viable. This turning point prompted the U.S. Air Force to issue Specification SOR 183, calling for a long-range interdiction and strike aircraft capable of penetrating Soviet air defenses at very low altitudes and high speed. The specification also called for the aircraft to operate from short and unprepared airstrips. The aircraft that perfectly aligned with these specifications was none other than the F-111 Aardvark, an extraordinary machine that would go on to pioneer most of the modern fighter jet. During its development, it was one of the more controversial aircraft ever to fly. Yet it achieved one of the safest operational records of any aircraft in U.S. Air Force history and became a highly effective all-weather interdiction aircraft. General Dynamics won the contract from the U.S. Department of Defense in 1962 to develop this supersonic aircraft under the program codenamed EEFX. This groundbreaking plane, later designated as the F-111, became the first in history to incorporate specific design features, enabling it to perform multiple roles with utmost efficiency. It was the first production airplane with a variable sweep wing, which is a wing configuration that can be changed in flight. The wing provided outstanding aerodynamic efficiency. With wings fully extended, the F-111 could take off and land in as little as 2,000 feet of runway. With wings fully swept back, it could reach supersonic speeds at high or low altitudes. At high altitudes, it could fly more than 2.2 times the speed of sound. At low altitudes, it could fly supersonic speeds, hugging the ground with its terrain, following radar. The F-111 could also fly transoceanic distances without refueling. In addition to its variable, sweep wings, the F-111 introduced other groundbreaking features that profoundly influenced subsequent aircraft designs. It pioneered afterburning turboban engines and incorporated an automated terrain-following radar system for low-level, high-speed flight. This system enabled the F-111 to traverse at a constant altitude following the Earth's contours, allowing the aircraft to fly in valleys and over mountains, regardless of weather conditions, day or night. In the event of a system failure, the aircraft was programmed to initiate a climb automatically, ensuring the safety of its crew. The F-111's fuselage, along with its wings, accommodated a substantial amount of fuel, enhancing its range to over 3,690 miles using internal fuel alone. The aircraft also offered the option to mount external fuel tanks on pylons under the wings, which could be jettisoned if necessary. It possessed an impressive array of offensive capabilities. It could carry conventional as well as nuclear weapons, with up to 2 bombs or additional fuel stored in its internal weapons bay. The aircraft's external ordnance included a combination of bombs, missiles, and fuel tanks. Clever engineering allowed the ordnance loads closest to the fuselage to pivot as the wings swept back, ensuring parallel alignment with the fuselage. It was also equipped with advanced avionics systems encompassing communications, navigation, target acquisition and attack, suppression of enemy air defense systems, and a radar bombing system for precise weapon delivery under challenging conditions. The F-111's combat prowess was most notably demonstrated during Operation Desert Storm in January 1991. Over 110 Aardvarks participated in nearly 5,000 sorties, engaging in strategic bombing, ground attack, and electronic warfare missions. Equipped with the innovative PaveTech system, the F-111 effectively targeted factories and high-value military installations. Additionally, the F-111s were responsible for the destruction of more than 1,500 tanks and armored vehicles, earning a reputation for their precision strikes in a feat known as tank plinking. Operating predominantly during nighttime, the F-111s played a vital role in halting the flow of oil into the Gulf by dropping bombs on Saddam Hussein's open pipelines, preventing further environmental devastation. Impressively, an unarmed F-111 achieved the first aerial victory of Desert Storm by employing defensive maneuvers that caused an Iraqi fighter pilot to crash into the ground. They also played a significant role in deploying the first GBU-28 bunker-busting 5,000-pound bombs, developed in a matter of weeks to meet a critical need. The F-111's legacy extended far beyond its combat achievements. Its design innovations, such as the variable sweep wing, afterburning turbofan engines, and automated terrain following radar, significantly influenced subsequent generations of fighter jets. Today, these features have become commonplace in modern-day aircraft, a testament to the F-111's visionary engineering. After serving faithfully for decades, the operational career of the F-111 ended on December 3, 2010, when an F-111 of the Royal Australian Air Force made its final landing at Amberley near Brisbane in Australia. This symbolic moment marked the end of an era for an aircraft that had redefined the boundaries of aerial warfare and is forever remembered as a pioneer of modern fighter jet.
Sources, terminate for exchange approved. Lincoln East, quit 61 and push higher. Quit to 50, turn left heading 250, vector for the ILS R829. Quit 61, go ahead. Get for higher in the block 8 to 9. Quit 61, approved, requested, maintain flight level 80 through 900,000.